So Lacey, this morning we're in your shade house looking at some of the rescued seedlings from this summer's fruit crop. You guys, Zaiger Genetics, there's this huge misconception that what you guys are doing here is genetic modification. You know, like you're adding trout genes or moose genes to somebody's nectarine tree. And in fact, that's so far from the truth. You guys use old-fashioned hybridization techniques that have been around for hundreds of years.
Yep.
Why don't you explain to me a little bit what you're doing here?
This past February, we took pollen off one tree, a specific tree, and then we crushed it and dried it, and we pollinated another tree with it. And the fruit that came out of it, we took the seed out, we planted it in these flats, and now we're growing it to see if it becomes something good.
So these seedlings are several of tens of thousands that you guys do every year. They're actually taking that fruit from the trees that were hand pollinated. You're cracking the seed out of the shell, and you're planting those out early. So these were all from fruit that was harvested this summer,
correct,
this current season. Now, after your 3-year seedling evaluation block, you're looking for all of these great characteristics. You may not even see fruit yet, but you're looking for some of the early bloom characters and maybe short internode characters, or early precocious bearing characteristics. You're identifying fruit quality, fruit color, different flower types, different bloom times. You've got an early ripening variety. You've got a freestone variety. You've got a variety that has a superior exterior color, something that's really going to be marketable. So you're always trying to hybridize the best of the best.
That's right.
So at this point, these are the best of the best out of that fruit. And these seedlings will go out to the field and be transplanted for that future evaluation program. When does that happen?
So in January, we'll take these and plant them out in the field, and within 2 to 3 years, if they haven't produced anything, we won't worry about them because we don't want anything that doesn't produce fruit. And whatever good is there, we will rebud out into our field and plant and see how it works out.
And then you look for the superior characters and you put those into that evaluation block for several more years to follow. What is it? What's the total process? What's the total time frame?
Total time frame, I would say close to 10 years. 7 or 8 years, yeah?
Yeah.
On the low side?
So almost every variety that you guys have introduced over the years has gone through an 8 to 10 year evaluation process before it really even gets to the market.
Right.
So you guys have a lot of time and a lot of effort into this. And out of, what's here, 40 or 50,000 seedlings right now?
Sounds right.
So out of 40 or 50,000 seedlings, how many new varieties do you think you'll actually recover?
Maybe 10?
What we've looked at out in the field today and what we've been looking at all summer, those 10 varieties that you put out there, every year and release every time, those are always hits. They're always winners.
Right.
I mean, you guys have come up with some spectacular interspecific stone fruits and nut varieties over the years. So I think what you're doing is fantastic, and I think people really deserve to know that Zaiger Genetics does not genetically modify per se anything. You're using all old-fashioned natural hybridization techniques, and these are all grown the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Lacey, over the years, 40, 50, 60 years, how long have you guys been doing this?
Oh, at least 60 years.
At least 60 years. I've been coming out here now for 23 years representing Dave Wilson Nursery and working with you and your family here at Zaiger Genetics. Knew your grandfather very well, and your uncles and your mom, and it's such a privilege to be representing you through Dave Wilson Nursery, through all the varieties that you have allowed us to grow over the years. I can't express enough how much I look forward to working with you guys in the future and carrying this thing through the next generations.
Well, it's always a joy to have you.